Let's go to Brian now.
They're off to a good start too, and over on the outside, Regina Charlie was the first to bound out. Real Easy got out well, as did Magic Happens, and away fast towards the inside as Cafe Latte and Quirinus taking up ahead.
Followed on the outside by Triumph and Chevelle, must be 5 wide early. Then Cafe Latte is followed by Sea Outlaw Street Ace. Second last is Mighty Morgan, and Rock Oz Lad dropped out some 5 lengths away last. At the 900, the favourite went to the lead, Quirinus, by a length and a quarter to Triumph and Chevelle. Then Regina Charlie on the outside, scouting wide, followed by Real Easy. Magic Happens back to the inside in turn now. Third is making ground. Street Ace must be racing 5, 6 wide by the 700. A length and a half on the inside. Seattle away from the fence now, followed by Lady Reba. Then Cafe Latte, Mighty Morgan, and 2.5 away Rock Oz Lad. At the 500 approaching the turn, Street Ace on the outside is now joining and shading Quirinus. Quirinus under a pretty good hold though. Around the turn there, 2 in front of Magic Happens in the box seat, followed by Triumph and Chevelle. Then Regina Charlie under pressure, followed by Sea Outlaw, Mighty Morgan, Cafe Latte, Real Easy. Well back is Lady Reba, and out the back is Rock Oz Lad. In the straight by the 250, Quirinus under pressure now. Magic Happens back to the inside, has got the run, and here's Regina Charlie from well back, getting out, making ground with Sea Outlaw. Quirinus still in front. Magic Happens came out sideways, bumped Sea Outlaw. Quirinus though finding something, and Quirinus is too good, wins a length and a quarter to in second placing Sea Outlaw, and third Magic Happens. Pretty rough over the last 200 though. Then Lady Reba, followed out wide by Street Ace. In behind them, Real Easy, Rock Oz Lad, Cafe Latte, Triumph and Chevelle, Regina Charlie, and last in was Mighty Morgan.
Well, the favourites got up there. It's the one we highlighted for you. Number 9, Quirinus. Let's watch it coming around the home turn. It was up.
It dropped out the last. At the 750, Gengel went to the lead by a length and a half to Bertie's Bell. Brittany River third, followed by Bohemian Melody fourth. Around the outside of Harlem Angel, a length away Barn Dance Lass. Well back is Cross of Valor, followed by Jingle Bells and Pride of Lochiel. On the turn, near the 400 metres, Gengel a length and a quarter in front of Bertie's Bell. Bohemian Melody travelled up to be third, followed by Brittany River. A break of 2.5 to Jingle Bells, pulling out from Harlem Angel, Cross of Valor, Pride of Lochiel, and Barn Dance Lass. In the straight, Gengel under pressure, quickly collared on the outside by Bertie's Bell. Bohemian Melody now switches towards the centre, starting to join in. Yeah, she's coming hard now over the final stages, Bohemian Melody. She ranged up, ducked in for a stride, got to Bertie's Bell, but away she goes now, Bohemian Melody. She's too good. Bohemian Melody wins a length and a quarter. Bertie's Bell second, a length third. Jingle Bells made ground. Close up, Brittany River, then Gengel, followed by Harlem Angel, Barn Dance Lass. Well back was Pride of Lochiel, and last in was Cross of Valor.
Well, big performance from the favourite here. Number 2, Bohemian Melody getting the money. Second, 6, Bertie's Bell. And Jingle Bells, well, it blew the start, or was totally away, and that was the end of it around Pakenham over 1,000 metres. You can't do that. And the winner, Bohemian Melody, has got into Odds On. Odds On. Just worried about the voice of Bill Hutchison coming through. No, Hutchie, if he's coming through unbeknownst to him, it's a worry for us. There's the photo at Pakenham confirming the second.
Limited favour, a length away, Sly Sandra waiting for that run. A neck away, Western Outlaw the outside, putting the filly in a pocket now. Followed 2 lengths away back in the field by Ancient City, followed by Lush Version, Brave Gem, and Waruka Lad not travelling well. Around the turn towards the 250, Western Outlaw pulls out 3 wide. Perfect Lady not travelling well. Quickly, Western Outlaw sprinted now, got to the leaders. Sly Sandra still waiting for that run. Limited favour boxing on. Here's Ancient City getting out, making ground. At the 100 though, limited favour just in front of Western Outlaw. Ancient City on the outside is swamping them. Got up, I reckon, right on the post. Ancient City has beaten Western Outlaw and limited favour. A gap to Perfect Lady. Sly Sandra had little luck in the straight, followed by Lush Version. Second last, Waruka Lad, and tailed off last in was Brave Gem.
Well, as you can see, this has got up on the outside, number 4. Eddie Wilkinson leaving his run until 8. And he's got there on number 4, Ancient City, one of the 3 horses. Well, it's not official yet, but it will be. There's Ancient City circled. He's back running 6th at this moment. Remember, this is Pakenham. Remember, this is a sprint distance of 1,400 metres.
And a very short straight there. I mean, for those who don't know Pakenham, you couldn't have enough on Western Outlaw. This was the one they backed. Here he is getting to 3rd on the outside, Western Outlaw. Ancient City still giving him about 2 lengths here. And look at him, he's got no idea around this home turn. His back legs have sprawled all over the place. Western Outlaw pounces on the lead. He's still a couple of lengths in front of Ancient City. And right on the outside, He's started to come now, Ancient City.
Took him a while to balance up. You're right, Adam. He came round like a cyclist at the velodrome. And when he straightened up, now this is where he puts in the big strides. He's still a length and a half. The post is behind the leader. The post is looming.
He wants to get to the line, the horse, doesn't he?
Yep.
I think you've got to admire this horse, and not only that, I think you'll go on to win better races, especially when he gets to some of our more spacious
4, 2 and
tracks.
7 are official.
320 and 130 for the winner, $1.20 Western Outlaw and $4.70 for limited favour.
A rich history, first run in 1926. The Pakenham Cup in past years. Back in 1959 it was divided. Jack Purtell won one division and Ron Hutchison another. Jeff Lane won in 62 on small time. Jimmy Johnson, 65 Prince Nullarbor. Harry White, 68 Limit. Pat Hylands won it a couple of times, Better Crown 69. Ripplebrook 75. Who will win it this year? We'll know soon. The line is almost complete.
Set for a start. Ready now. An attendant climbing in with Space Regent. Set. Ready, go. Space Regent began quite well with Haldeman. Atomic Comment on the inside away nicely. Harkaway Harry drops in behind them. Going forward, the grey Sergris, followed by Go Rami, now shaken up to take a forward spot. The baldy-faced Haldeman on the outside is making ground, followed by Dan Stev. Then Space Regent, Dendy Park, the outside Count Venetian, Marlborough wide, followed by Party Prince, Harkaway Harry, and Regal Ruler last. Out of the straight, and in front is Sergris by 3/4 to go Rami. A length away on the fence in the box seat, Atomic Comment. 2 lengths away, fourth is Haldeman. Then the grey Space Regent, fifth. 3/4 to Dan Stev. A length and a half to Dendy Park. A neck away, Count Venetian. Then Marlborough 3 wide, followed by Party Prince, Harkaway Harry, and Regal Ruler had dropped out the last. By the 1,000 metres in the cup, and Sergris the leader by almost a length to go Rami. 3/4 away, third Atomic Comment. A half away, fourth is Haldeman. The quartet about 4 lengths in front of Space Regent, the inside of Dan Stev, followed by Marlborough, Dendy Park, Count Venetian. Party Prince is well back. 2.5 away, Harkaway Harry, who is second last, and last on the outside is Regal Ruler. In the cup by the 700 metres, Sergris a neck in front of Go Rami. Now they're sprinting by 2.5 lengths to Haldeman, travelling up on the outside of Atomic Comment, waiting for that run. 2.5 to Count Venetian, followed by Marlborough. Then Dan Stev, Space Regent, Dendy Park. Well back is Regal Ruler, and Harkaway Harry is back of the tail. Around the turn in the cup by the 350. Haldeman on the outside, ranged up now to tackle Sergris. Atomic Comment still waiting for that run. Pull to the outside, Space Regent, followed by Go Rami, not travelling well. Back to the inside, Atomic Comment got the run by the 150. Sergris tackled by Atomic Comment the inside. He's coming quickly with Haldeman. Late down the outside is Dan Stev, but ridden a treat by Nicolik. Atomic Comment has taken out the cup. Atomic Comment by 3/4 to Sergris. 2 away, third, I reckon, Dan Stev. Close up, Count Venetian, followed by Party Prince. Then Haldeman, Dendy Park, Space Regent, Harkaway Harry, Marlborough, second last, Regal Ruler, and Go Rami's run last.
Well, this has been back for a stack. The top weight and favourite Atomic Comment has... It's an honour for you, Johnny, or JR. Started calling it Birragura in 1951.
Really?
Yep.
Just down near Coal Lake there, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. On the way to Coal Lake.
Okay, we're close to a start here now. The top weight is favourite, ahead of number 2. And let's go to Brian Mark. If
Get home the 2.
This is the race last year, Adam, that Jeremy Walsh mistook the laps.
What's happening, Jeremy?
He's in New Zealand and I think preparing to stroll down the aisle.
Hopefully he doesn't mistake the time.
Comments there from Adam Hamilton, Herald's son.
Away was Rani Girl. She flopped out. She missed it by 3 or 4, whereas Deltane misruled away well with Scripture. And settling fourth now was Comedy Rain, followed by Blue Eve on the inside of Beaufort Miss. A length and a half to Hulazan. Then Fjord on the outside, scouting wide. Just in behind them came on the inside now Miss Alira, followed by Durban Crafty Hunter. And Rani Girl about 3 lengths away last. Deltane went to the lead by almost a length and a quarter to in second placing Misrule. 2.5 third is Comedy Rain on the inside of Scripture, followed by Fjord 3 out. Then the grey Beaufort Miss, 3 lengths away on the outside of Blue Eve. At the 1800, a break of a length and a half to Hulazan, followed by Durban. The inside Miss Alira, followed by Crafty Hunter. And Rani Girl, the fence, is back at the tail. At the top of the straight, it's Deltane in front by almost a length to Miss Frill. Fjord from the outset has been scouting a little bit wide. Then Scripture, followed by Comedy Rain, Blue Eve. A length and a half to Beaufort Miss, a break of 2 lengths to Miss Alira. Tucked away back on the inside of Hulazan. Third last, 3 lengths away Durban, followed by Crafty Hunter, and 4 lengths to Rani Girl. Turning out of the straight, and Deltane has tried to lead all the way. Miss Rule, a clear second within a length and a quarter on the outside. Third is Comedy Rain, a length and a half away Fjord getting in, followed by Scripture, fifth on the outside of Blue Eve. A half to Beaufort Miss, a length to Hulazan on the outside of Miss Alira. Third last now Durban, satellite towards the 1,000 metres, 2.5 to Crafty Hunter, and Rani Girl is last at the 1,000 metres. Deltane clear now, opened up almost 3 in front of Miss Frill, who's had a very good run second. 2 lengths away third is Comedy Rain, a length and a half away Fjord ridden along, followed by Scripture the outside of Blue Eve. Then Durban under plenty of pressure. In the centre there is Beaufort Miss, making up a little bit of ground. A break of almost 2.5 lengths to Hulazan. Well back is Crafty Hunter, Miss Alira and Rani Girl. Near the turn at the 600 metres, Miss Frill ranged up on the outside to tackle Deltane. Miss Frill the outside drew narrowly in front of Deltane. The pair around the turn of the 450, about 3 in front of Comedy Rain, followed by Scripture. Then Fjord, Durban well back as Hulazan, Beaufort Miss, followed by Crafty Hunter, Blue Eve, Rani Girl, and Miss Alira drops out around the turn. Miss Frill now swept to the lead in the straight by the 220, opened up 2 in front of Deltane, then Fjord, followed by Durban, from well back Crafty Hunter, and Hulazan are well back but making ground, but well back in the front is Miss Frill over the final stages. Crafty Hunter starting to rattle home. It's got up off Crafty Hunter. Gee, it's made up a tremendous amount of ground, Crafty Hunter, and beaten Miss Frill, and tight third. Out wide on the track there, making ground was Hulazan with Fjord and Deltane, then Comedy Rain, followed by Beaufort Miss, then Durban, Blue Eve, well back Rani Girl, Scripture, and last in was Miss Alira.
We'd have to see it to believe it, wouldn't you? The finish there of Crafty Hunter, number 5, just when Miss Rule had the race totally sewn up. Here's our caller, Brian Markovic. Still waiting for Brian there as the starter now is set to release them. And here's Brian.
We'll run the favourite, Stately Bay, to move in. He's been speaking here for Our Floral Prince, number 6. But Galaty will run the favourite. Almost each way odds the field, though. Stately Bay now being led up. Joe Harms claiming 3, drawn off the track. And they're set. It's been a very successful day at Pakenham on Cup Day. Ready? Off. Caught them in a good line. Jump and jive away quickly with Stately Bay, Storm Boy. Galaty going up towards the leaders, followed by Syncopated. Then Ramadan, Our Floral Prince, Jacoby, Lucky Rule, Malice, Bonbow. And Our Sky had dropped out to last. At the 700, Syncopated went through, led by a half to 3/4 to Jump and Jive. Galaty in the box seat third, followed by Stately Bay. Fifth is Storm Boy, ridden along. In the centre, Our Floral Prince, followed by Ramadan wide. A length and a half to Lucky Rule, 2 away Jacoby. 4 away Malice, Bonbow. And Our Sky is last. Around the home turn, Syncopated held together, pinched a length to Jump and Jive. Galaty in behind them third, waiting for that run, followed by Stately Bay now, 3 out, pulling out. A length and a half to Storm Boy. In the straight by the 220, Jump and Jive on the outside, got to Syncopated. Galaty has tried to get out. He's bumped his way out, Galaty. Here he comes with a run now, followed by Stately Bay on the outside. Jump and Jive in front of Galaty. Here's Jacoby. Jacoby from the clouds. Blown them all away. Jacoby has got up and beaten Jump and Jive, and Galaty followed by Ramadan, then Storm Boy followed by Syncopated, Our Floral Prince, Bonbow, Lucky Rule, second last Malice, and Our Skies run last.
Well, flying finish by number 4, Jacoby there. And Jacoby has really pounced on these leaders just when it looked as though Jump and Jive was